I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Waiting for the moment soon when I'll speak with my hands and you'll keep wondering when I'll leave again. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now, but just breathe and please calm down. I know I miss those days, just make sure to keep it all still straight so you can tell me all about it, 'cause I'll be on my way back home to you. Take the time to be loved, just wear your scars and don't speak, 'cause I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now, 'cause that's just the way you do things. Oh, you'd say anything, I know that you'd say anything to keep it all around now. Take the time to be loved, just wear your scars and don't speak, 'cause I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work in. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please hold on, I promise I'll be there. Don't let it all just go by. Don't you give in, and don't you give up. And I know we both don't have these words, 'cause I know I'm begging you, please just hold on, 'cause I promise I'll be there. I promised I'd be there. I promised I would always be there. Don't you wait to come back, 'cause that may be the last thing you ever do right. You worry about how it always sounds so long ago. You can't see it starting over again. And don't we know it's wrong, but we're not quite satisfied. Tell me if you're awake, can I talk to you again? Tell me what's a mistakes that have made us only friends. Now I notice how you don't stay anyways. Don't you wait to come back, 'cause I've been gone a long time and you never knew. You worry about how it always sounds so long ago. You can't see it starting over again. And don't we know it's wrong, but we're not quite satisfied. Tell me if you're awake, can I talk to you again? Tell me what's a mistakes that have made us only friends.
Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. Can someone in chat let me know if you can hear me before I spend too much time talking by myself? I'll go ahead and get started anyway, and hopefully y'all can hear me. How's everybody doing? It's trying to stay upbeat. It's kind of a somber day in the United States of America. Remember what happened 20 years ago when we got attacked, and I just want to thoughts and prayers and shout out to all the first responders, all the people who lost family members in those towers, all the people on the planes. I can still remember the day that it happened, and just basically being fixated on the television and just in complete and utter shock at what I was seeing. So yeah, not a happy day here in America, but trying to find something to do today, be a little more upbeat. So anyway, on to the task at hand, which is the Showdown. We won't get those contests popping in for about another 15 minutes or so. So I am just going to kind of go ahead and pop in and take a look at what we've got so far in terms of the contest. I don't know if they're gonna add anything as far as contests go when the actual Showdown event starts, or if this is just what we've got for this particular one. But we have this guy right here, where most of what you've been able to do so far is if you did loot pools or if you did the tours. Most of the tours allowed you on hard mode or higher to use the free giveaway Goldberg character this month to get both the regular prize and the bonus contest prize. Only the normal, when I played it, required a special Masters of the Universe wrestler to get those done. Except for the last tournament, which I think you had to have the Acrobat Triple H. Anyway, the other way that you can collect points in this particular contest is you can increase your Acrobat talent. You can also increase your Masters of the Universe talent. So if you increase a Master of the Universe Acrobat, which is Triple H, then you get to double dip for every point of talent you increase. Generally, my advice when it comes to doing talent increases on these contests is wait until the contest is almost over. Do all of the other stuff that the contest has first. See what milestone you're at. And then if you think you can get to the next milestone and you think the next milestone is worth it, then go ahead and increase the talent. Otherwise, you might just be increasing a bunch of talent, using a bunch of resources, and it doesn't get you anywhere. So then it's a waste. And then the other thing we still have is that we're going to get some bonus points for using the bonus characters in the Showdown tournament itself. So when the Showdown tournament begins, you should be able to rack up some points that way too. If you are in our faction, our little sporty girl there posted a kind of a breakdown of all the different ways you could get points for this event, and basically how you could... or maybe it was it the, I don't know if it was this event or the faction event, but basically ways that you could score the points. And then we have the actual tournament for the entire group. And in this tournament, you can see that we can claim free contest points on the web. That's not for another, about 10 minutes or so before the next round of those. And then there's also, again, those tours, and you could get those bags. I don't know why they call them bags when they look like chests, but hey, whatever. So when you collect the bags, you get points, and so that's another way to score points here. And then if you get hurt a lot and end up in the hospital a lot, you can spend health packs, and you actually get points for getting hurt. Congratulations. But again, there's going to be some additional scoring opportunities that are going to pop up. I believe, the Showdown coin one is one. Don't forget to do the normal Showdown tournament as well as the special tournament that will be coming up. You will be able to get credit for those regardless of which of the two you do. And let's see, what else do we have going on? General Showdown stuff. Strategy-wise, I do like to start the Showdown tournament pretty much when it starts. At that point, as the Showdown goes on and more people do more and more matches, the computer is going to start to slot people based on their notoriety and their level of difficulty. And so in the beginning, it's sort of mad chaos, and you can actually gain some pretty quick notoriety and start to ascend the Showdown league rankings rather quickly because people, still aren't quite slotted into the difficulty level that they should be. And then as the tournament goes on, all the really, really strong teams are at the very top, and the teams that aren't so strong are at the bottom. And so then it can be a little bit of a tougher climb, but that kind of allows you to sort of do this smash and grab attack right at the very beginning and try to get as many of those Showdown coins as you can. In terms of actual just general Showdown strategy, the stronger you are, the better, and that's just kind of the way it is. We had some people that had the icons of WrestleMania wrestlers, and because they have those tokens in the faction store for those, they were able to actually take an icon of WrestleMania wrestler up to 5-star gold, and then in the last Showdown tournament, they were pretty much untouched. Like, nobody even tried to face them, right? So whatever star level, if you can get 5-star silver, 5-star gold, anybody, people are going to choose to attack you less than someone who has wrestlers in their defense that are weaker. It's kind of like if I got to pick between 5 people to get in a fight with, I'm going to pick the one that I think I could beat the easiest, right? So your defense team, the meaner you can make your defense team look in terms of those star and medal levels, the better. I actually, when I am doing my my roster for the Showdown tournament, I actually will switch out the medals on the belt depending on if I am on the attack, if I am doing matches. If I'm done doing matches for the day, I actually switch all the medals out of my belt with defense medals. So I will go Fury medals at the very beginning, and then when I am done doing my matches for the day, I will actually flip all my Fury medals to armor medals in the hopes that if I do get attacked in defense, I can actually get a few surprise wins because my opponent has a hard time kicking out because the gems I have put on my belt actually make it more difficult to kick out. I will also add Honky Tonk Man as a trainer because he reduces gem damage by 30%. So I'm getting 40% gem damage reduction from the armor medals. I'm getting 30% gem damage reduction from Honky Tonk Man, and I can make it very difficult for my opponent if they attack me to be able to kick out of a pin. So I've been able to get some surprise wins while I'm not playing in that way, and that helps keep my notoriety up when I'm done playing. So that's just another tip you could throw out there. And then aside from just having someone that's a good to great character in the game, if you have a tag link bonus that's strong as well, that can be beneficial. There's tag link bonuses that the two wrestlers together get, an extra 4 charge to all of their moves. There's tag bonuses where they get really strong damage together, or maybe they get really strong health, or maybe when they match gems, they get more credit towards their moves. So that's another way that you can build a stronger Showdown team. Another one off the top of my head is think about when you're building a Showdown team that the two wrestlers are kind of complementary to each other. So if the first wrestler has the ability to create and destroy a lot of red gems, then maybe the second wrestler you're taking with you has a lot of cool red moves. So when they get tagged in, the first wrestler throwing out and destroying all those red gems actually filled up your tag partner's moves and those sort of things. We still got 5 minutes to go, and I'm talking like I had 4 cups of coffee and a soda, which would actually be the truth. So I'm buzzing along pretty fast here. How's everybody else doing today? Everybody doing all right? yeah. I'm on hyperdrive right now. I'm ready to go. When does the showdown start? When's this? At Montez Ford, does he have coffee right there? Has he got coffee in that solo cup? Don't let out the smoke. Let out the smoke. No what? No what? We're getting close to margarita time. We're not there yet. I actually have some dinner plans this evening with some friends of ours, and I don't know if the place we're going is going to have margaritas or not. I'll have to see. I mean, it's kind of sacrilege in South Texas to not have margaritas as a choice, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're any good at making them just because they have them on their menu. So that's something I'm gonna have to think about. Oh man. Who is driving? Whichever one of us is able to walk a straight line the best is probably. So yeah, when dinner's over, we'll do self sobriety testing, and then I have difficulty walking in a straight line when I'm sober. I have difficulty with ABCs when I'm sober, or touching my nose when I'm sober. So it's probably better that I just don't drive ever. But, that doesn't seem terribly fair. But truth of the matter is, my wife likes drinking, but doesn't necessarily like it as much as I do. So 9 times out of 10, she's the one who ends up driving, and she's totally fine with it because she drinks what she wants to drink. She's done, and then by the time we're done yucking it up with our friends, she's already back to fully sober. So it's never been a big issue. But every once in a while, she'll give me a heads up that it's hammer time, right? She gonna get smashed, and it's only fair at that point that I go ahead and I chill out a little bit and let her have some fun. Or doing dishes, yeah, that's oh man, that's funny. It's not like I've made it this far in my life and never done dishes before. So I've never I've seen people have that happen to them, and I've laughed about it. So it's just kind of funny that it happened to me. But I honest to goodness, for some reason in my head, I thought that when you have a dishwasher that and you're not using the dishwasher detergent, right? You're using the dishwashing detergent. I didn't realize that was the difference that made the whole thing explode in foam. For some reason in my head, I thought the people that had that happen to their dishwasher were the ones that were like using like regular soap, like hand cleaning soap. They're just like, soap is soap, and I'll throw some soap in there. Or maybe they were using washing machine soap. I don't know. But yeah, it was like, hey, can you start the dishes? And I'm like, sure. And it's like, oh, dishwashing liquid. No, the liquid goes in here, and it fire that sucker up. And yeah, it looked like a winter wonderland in our kitchen after a while. All right. I think we've hit the magic hour. Let's see if some stuff has appeared yet. Showdown. All right. So we're in. Requirement not met. What the hell does that mean? Okay. That's a little bit different looking. Unranked, no bar. Whoa. What's happening? Oh, there we go. I guess I jumped the gun. I was too soon. I was too soon on that. All right, let me flip back. I'm just going to check and see if the contests have changed at all. All that looks the same. Superstars, right now it's all about being able to get the bonuses in the Showdown tournament. So they flip those on. So you can get credit for these. Just remember that if you use, I think the top was any, let me see if I can find it. Is that it? There it is. All right, so you get credit for 200 matches in the Showdown. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, that's it was fun. But yeah, my grandkids had a good time with it. And like I said, the a positive spin on it. The tile and the kitchen floor got clean. So there you go. But yeah, 200 matches. If you can do 200 matches in the next 2 days, you can max out full credit there in the solo comp. And then if you use Masters of the Universe versions of Big E, Triple H, Randy Savage, right, Undertaker, you double dip. So you get 1 point credit for each one of those uses. And then if they're Masters of the Universe versions, then you get an additional point credit towards the other one. So you're getting 2 at the same time. And then obviously if you have 2 wrestlers and they're both Masters of the Universe, then you're getting 2 wins per Showdown. So those 200, that 200 requirement actually only is 100 if you're able to double up. That can be doubling up on that can be difficult unless you have a super strong Masters of the Universe roster that allows you to have both of them in there and be able to compete that way. You might find you have to use one of your better wrestlers that isn't Masters of the Universe and pair him up with a Masters of the Universe person. Although at least initially you might be able to get a little bit of traction before everything goes crazy in the Showdown tournament. And then tomorrow, if you're lucky enough to be high enough in the notoriety levels, people will start to nerf their defense and make for easy matches so that you can knock those out quickly. But yeah, so those are up and ready to go. Let's see if there's any changes over here. They turned on the Showdown coin. And that's about it. They turned on the Showdown coin. So at this point, I have been saving my Showdown coins from the switch over last week. So that's the weekly reward from last week. And then between tonight and tomorrow morning, there will be another weekly reward that rolls out. So then I'll go ahead and get that one tomorrow. But I make sure to not claim those every week so that I can use that to get credit. And hopefully I actually got credit because it didn't give me the little "you got credit" here at the top, which sometimes it doesn't do and you still get credit anyway. So hopefully hopefully that actually worked and I didn't just get screwed right there. But let's switch on over. Right. Yeah, you'll still get, as long as you do at least one Showdown match a week, you will get a Showdown coin reward between Saturday night and Sunday morning. Because I'm never 100% confident, if we're going to have the alternating Showdown feud that we normally do. Sometimes they'll do back-to-back Showdowns, sometimes they'll do back-to-back feuds, right? So, since I'm never fully confident what they might do, I go ahead and just save those coins until the next Saturday before I claim them, just to be on the safe side. All right. So as far as my defense goes, currently my best wrestler is still... Oh, I got to take him out of the other slot, though, first. So just switch that one out. This is still my best one. I have not taken him to 5-star silver yet. I will do it at the next talent up. So I am going to go ahead and put the promoter on him. And here we go. So I think I've already got his move set up the way I want to have him set up. Entourage got all jacked up because I was using his people on other people. Why would you just for no reason, why would you just, Sporty Girl, why would you just say, I don't understand. I don't understand why you would do that. Hey, Jake. Thanks, man. Likewise. I think they should give you like 15 minutes before the tournament starts to actually get all this stuff set up, so you're gonna have to do it right now. Of course, I guess I could have just set them up ahead of time if I already knew what I was gonna use. So, all right, so maybe that's not fair. All right, so that's the way I want him set up. Like I was talking about earlier. Right now, I'm going to be on offense and not on defense, so I'm actually going to swap out my medals, or I might already be on offensive medals. I'm on all Fury medals. So if you weren't here before when I was talking about it, I actually, when I'm done being on the attack for the day, I will actually switch out all of these medals with armor medals so that I now am on defense mode. I will also swap out one of my entourage I'll swap out this particular one, I think, with the Honky Tonk Man, the trickster version of Honky Tonk, to reduce gem damage. And so the idea is it doesn't keep people from attacking you. It just increases your chances of actually winning when people attack you. So doubling, all 4 armor medals minus 40% to your gems, and then throwing on Honky Tonk minus 30% to their gems, and so it makes it harder for them to kick out. And so I just use that when I'm purely on defense mode. And then in terms of who I'm going to pair them with, I never know who the heck I'm going to use. I don't really have anybody that I think makes a great pair. I can fill his moves with Zombie, since Zombie Triple H does all the black moves. He can fill them up, so I'll just throw him in there. And then in terms of, I'm leagued down already. I haven't even started. Man, that's so rude. That's so rude. What's going on, cool boy? What are your top 5 characters? Top 5 and how good I think they are, or top 5 and how much I've already worked on them? And at least initially here, I'm going to see how far I can get going double Masters of the Universe, just to see how much credit I can get at the beginning. And then once it starts to get really, really hard, I'll switch back out and start using my normal people. Oh, yeah. Well, the ones that I've already worked on in terms of my top, Zombie Triple H, also this Hogan, the Powerhouse Hogan, the Showboat Zombie Kane. So these are the people that I've already put a lot of work into. In terms of who's on my roster that I think deserves to be leveled up and I just haven't done it yet, some of my best are the Acrobat version of Steamboat, now the Technician version of Steamboat, I also was fortunate enough to get the Masters of the Universe version of Rey Mysterio. And because I was able to max out his competition. Hey, thanks for the follow, Nico. Since I was able to max out the solo event for the month, I got Rey Mysterio's skill plate, which basically he throws out heal gems every single turn, and every time he throws out heal gems, his yellow move damage more than doubles. So you're able to just cycle that over and over again, and his yellow move damage just keeps doubling. So I definitely, I got him just recently, so he deserves some attention. And then I also have, wish I had that play. Yeah, does she do, oh right, she does do heal gems, doesn't she? And she's a showboat, so she would have yellow moves. Yeah. That's a pretty, if you're a heal gem person that's yellow, I think that's pretty effective. I couldn't think of who all the different people would be that would be useful for. But one of the ones is the showboat version of Lacey Evans, I think would also be a good one for that as well. And when you pair that with a medal on a belt that's a yellow move damage medal, right? I mean, you're talking some pretty sick move damage. Yeah, that's all right. Doing some Showdown. Yeah, we should all be doing some Showdown. Public service announcement. Anyway, no. If you want to watch me do Showdown for a while and then do some Showdown, that's cool too. It's cool I appreciate all the people popping in and asking the questions. And as usual, I'd rather be talking to people than actually playing the game. So, there you go. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do myself. I'm going to try to double dip. So let me get that fired up and started. Actually, I got to figure out who I want to put in my lead position though. Let's see. I wish there was an easy way to sort by what stables they're in. I guess actually I can click the link button, right? Genius. There we go. Good grief. Yeah. I do. Yeah, and actually, thanks for bringing up that. That'd be for K Cool the Boy. I hope I'm saying that right. That's another one that Trickster Motu Big E. He's fierce, and actually, yeah, that's a good suggestion. Actually, where is he? There he is. At least initially, I should be able to do some damage with. I need to work on him a lot more than I have actually, because every time I start using him, I'm like, man, he deserves a little more attention. The only thing is with Showdown, when you're facing people that have perks, they will neutralize your move point trainers, and so that it takes a while to get charged. So another thing that I like to do in Showdowns is I like to use somebody that actually doesn't need very much to get started, right? To get going. He'd be a good example. Like the moves I have him in are a 6 charge and a 7 charge and a 7 charge submission. So he'll, 1 purple match and 1 red match, and he's ready to do some damage. So I don't even bother to put in the MP trainers because so many of the people will have the perks. And so that makes it a lot more difficult. I mean, you're basically putting in a trainer and throwing him away because it won't even do you any good. So what else can we do here that would be useful to me? I guess we could do a submission trainer. Red submission moves, check. And then why are you in here? Red submission moves do more damage. Okay. What about the knee move? Apex Randy. Yeah, Jake. Apex Randy is another one. If I didn't already have Zombie Triple H at the top of my striker roster, I'm still I'm a Randy Orton fan, so I'm still working on the Apex Predator Randy Orton, and he's a beast for sure. So definitely somebody to consider working on. Absolutely. I know what I'm going to do. I need to swap you out with somebody that can charge those moves faster. So let's do... Actually, you know what? I don't even need that for this guy. Because this guy basically destroys everything on the board. Alright, let's find somebody. Enough dancing around. Let's do some action here. Yes, Apex Predator. You know, any of the wrestlers, Jake brings up a good point. Any of the wrestlers that have a move that goes off every single turn are great for Showdown. And look at this crap board I got. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, so if you've got somebody who no MP trainer required, like Apex Predator Randy Orton, the Farouk, the APA Farouk, although they do have to be some purple gems on the board for him to work. The technician version of Kofi Kingston, where he throws out green gems every single turn. These are really excellent people to have on your Showdown roster, because it doesn't matter that you don't have an MP trainer. And, you know, there's some people out there that are also every 2 turns their move goes off, or every 3 turns their move goes off, and those are pretty good too. Oh, I did that wrong. I need to pay more attention. I'm having too much fun chatting with you guys. Oh, actually this will still work. Showdown perk bonus right there. Yeah, anybody that has moves that go off and where every single turn, or every 2 turns, or every 3 turns are awesome. Oh, love that sound. That bug's been in this game for, what, 3 years? I may have forgot to actually put my entourage on Goldberg here. See what happens. It's you know, I worked on this Goldberg for the purposes of the month-long event, and he's not half bad. It's always a little deceptive when you first get him, because they give him all kinds of cool bonuses for the first month. But when you get him up strong enough, he hits pretty hard. I mean, he's a 4-star gold, and I've done 400 or 500k damage with him before, which is pretty remarkable for a 4-star character. Yeah, true that. He's you know, that powerhouse version, he's okay, but yeah, definitely a better version. I'm kind of surprised. You know, they've got what, probably 250 versions of Roman Reigns now. How come? You know, I'm surprised they haven't done more Goldbergs than they've done. I should probably make sure I actually put Wow. That's pretty ridiculous that I had 13 black gems without even having black gem trainers on. Which I need to not take my black gem trainers off of Zombie Triple H. So I'm just going to put a tiny one on him. Just a tiny one. Just a little happy cloud. Little happy cloud right there. And then, yeah, we'll do a little black gem damage. Yes. Little black gem damage. Where is a black gem damage trainer? There we go. Yeah, I mean, I get that the guy actually has less moves in actual wrestling than he does in the game, but still, from a popularity standpoint, I'm just surprised that they haven't given him more versions in the game so far. Yep. Dude Love, that's right. Yeah, I've got him on I've got him on my Zombie Triple H, which is on my defense team, so I don't wanna screw that up. I got one more turn until it's ready. It's kind of overkill. He's already dangered out. Oops. The heck? Somebody already nerfed their defense and we just got started? So yeah, if you've got two Masters of the Universe people and you can pair them up together and do a little double dip before the showdown starts getting harder, definitely do that. And then if you can get your notoriety above 1,000 tomorrow, you should start to run across a lot of people that nerf their defenses. So yeah, when this starts to get too hard for me to make any progress, I'll switch to my... Hey, thanks for the follow, Fish Can't. When this starts to get too hard, I'll switch out one of these for the for my strongest wrestler, so I can start to make some dents. But until that happens, until I start losing matches, I'm going to try to win as many as I can with this lineup, so that I can make a dent in that solo competition. We'll hold off on that. Let's see, blue, black. So so the people that are following and chatting, who are you kind of primarily using as your offense team nowadays for Showdown? Not necessarily specialty wrestlers for when we're getting contest bonuses like this, but just pairing up two people together. Who are you liking to use right now? At the risk of sounding like an idiot, Nico, who is MEM? What is MEM, Rock? Like Motu, I know is Masters of the Universe. What is MEM? Ah, yes, Sako. Excellent. Yeah, I actually my primary offense on Showdown is specially designed to face Sako because he's such a popular option and he's a terrific option. But yeah, my primary is Zombie Triple H, and I intentionally he's got the one and only bleed immunity belt I have, and I have him loaded up typically with a bunch of yellow defense medals and stuff for that very purpose. He's an excellent Showdown person. Oh, most electrifying. Got it. Yes, makes sense. Thank you. But you're Jake. You're working on that. You're working on that Apex Predator, though, right? Yeah. If I remember right, the most electrifying version of Rock is the one where he throws out the trap gems every single turn, right? That makes the yellow gems. Is that the right one? Do I have the right one? Because if so, yeah, he's a colossal pain in the ass. Yeah, he's an excellent choice. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Every move with a purpose, Jake. Every move with a purpose. Oh, that's right. And then it's his finisher, right? His finisher is a purple. Yep. Yeah, that's an excellent one, man. I don't have him. He's that's a terrific trickster. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, man. That's a sweet wrestler to have. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have the Acro Charlotte. Um, I just I've gotten some of her shards along the way with some of the places that her shards have been, but I haven't actually gotten her yet. Oops. I always forget. He makes them into multiplies. So let's throw those out there. Oh, that sucks, Jake. No, you know, Nico, I don't. Most of the icons of WrestleMania, um, with the exception of the ones that you get for the faction coins, I don't have most of those, and honestly, that's just because I don't. I don't know. This game already has a lot for me to do all the time, so I kind of sacrifice not doing as much in certain areas. Um, so that the Batista is part of the. Is that the Showdown coins or is that the stipulation tours? Yeah, yeah. So eventually I'll have them. Um, every time we have one of these showdown tournaments and I get the coins, I start to buy the shards. I kind of spread the love, so I don't really focus on just one wrestler or the other, and I also don't use cash to reset the store. So I'm kind of slowly getting each one of them, but I basically have to wait for a showdown tournament to load up on coins. And I've also been secretly holding out, hoping that maybe they'll put the Wolfpack Sting shards back out there. I don't know if they will. They probably won't. I don't see why they would, but I always kind of keep an allotment of Showdown coins just kind of sitting back, waiting to see if they ever will. And they might not until maybe they reskin him into someone else or something like that. But I think I was like freaking 50 shards short of getting him before he disappeared. Man, I need to find a place that doesn't have red or purple. That's not happening. Let's see. We'll do this. This will work. Well, that was retarded. I needed to make at least one. I need to make one match. Hello? Good grief. Dang, Jake. What's going on, man? When you get an error, what kind of error are you getting? Oh, yeah. Are you playing over Wi-Fi or are you using your phone's internet? What? Wait a minute. Why are they backwards? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, I was getting that error really bad on a prior update, but the last two updates I think have been okay. I had to I have an Android phone, and I had to go in and delete the cache and delete the data. I didn't have to reinstall the app, but I had to do both of those, and then it started to work much better after that. You getting pretty decent cellular signal in your hotel room? Okay, cool. I'm lined up and ready to go for the October, hopefully, hopefully October zombie event. So for the last say month and a half or so, I've been lining up all my zombies to go up. So pretty much not every single zombie I have, but nearly every zombie I have is ready to go up to the next level. And so I'll be using that in the next Talent Up event. How about you? So are you streaming me and playing the game on the same phone, Jake, or you have one phone streaming me and the other one you're playing the game? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe that had something to do with it. I one time on my cell phone, I was trying to play the game, and then I had something streaming in the background, and every time it seemed like somebody called or texted me, it would kick me out. So I was just wondering. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, Z Roman's a solid, really good showboat for sure. And the Mo 2 Triple H is awesome. And it's good that you're working on those trainers and coaches. They that was when I pretty early on when I was playing the game, that was one of my primary focuses actually. And nerd alert time, as I like to warn people. I actually went through at the time. I went through every single wrestler and who was their best trainer and who was their best coach, and I figured out which trainers and coaches were the most important to have improved to be able to help the most other wrestlers. And I went through that with everybody in the game at the time and built out a list of every single trainer and coach and how often they get used. And I worked on trainers and coaches more than I worked on any of the wrestlers I was actually going to use for a while until I got them all up to at least 5K. And now some of them I'm taking to 9K. And even some of them I'm taking even higher because they have benefits above that too. So yeah, it's good that you're giving those people attention, because they make your life so much easier in other parts of the game when you have strong trainers and coaches as your entourage. So here's a little tip for you since I screwed that up so good. Put your moves in the order left to right that you want to actually run them in so that you don't accidentally run the wrong move. That every once in a while that one still gets me because normally I would have the submission over here on the right because I only really want to run it when I want to run it, and the other two purples I want to run when they're ready. So yeah, I screwed that up pretty good. It's one of my don't be me tips right there. Yeah, normally, like I said, normally I'm more careful about the order I put the moves in so I don't inadvertently do that by distracting myself when I see a squirrel or something. And I know when I'm streaming at the same time I'm playing the game, I'm prone to more distractions. So I tend to do things I wouldn't normally do when I'm just solely focused on playing the game. But yeah, normally I would have those moves in a different order so I don't do that by accident. As a matter of fact, just so I don't do that again, I'm going to flip them around a little bit here. Yep. Yep. Lots of squirrels. Lots of squirrels. I am also going to swap him out because his extra submission damage has been kind of useless because Motu HHH's submission damage isn't all that great to begin with. I need him more just to get the turns, to get the opponent's moves down. So I'm going to switch to a purple MP. Which would be Mr. DX Michaels. Where are ya? Because I want to get both moves filled on a purple match, so I'm going to pop him in there. Use that instead. Oops. Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't mean to like reset his moves. Is the Jawbreaker the one where he makes the rows of multiply gems? Oh, columns. Yeah. Yeah. Ordinarily I would. I've been just throwing this one in there just in case they get it at risk of getting one of their moves off. But I do love doing that combination, especially when I can use MP trainers. But yeah, you're right. Being able to make 2 columns of those gems and then do the column break is pretty fierce. So has anybody heard if we're after this month-long contest ends? I don't even know. I can't really call it a month-long since it was 3 weeks. Is there going to be another contest for the rest of September and then a zombie contest in October? Because we're only going to have just a couple of weeks of September left after this week is over. So I didn't know if they're going to stick an extra one in there before zombie contest, or if anybody knows anything. Well, that's a garbage board. That extra turn belt comes in handy every once in a while. All right, I'm gonna fire up some of that royalty free so I don't get Twitch and YouTube yelling at me for using copyrighted music going on in the background. I'll keep watching chat in case anybody pops in with any more questions or comments. But I don't have any more things to say.
Smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
Oh yeah, is it louder?
Cause with you I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe
Yeah, I guess I was, I guess it's more like I'm talking over a nightclub. You know, it kind of goes with my whole bar theme back there, right? You're with friends at the bar and you got to be like yelling at each other because the music's so damn loud. So that's the atmosphere I'm trying to develop here. Well, I just set him up with a good grief. You're welcome. I set up Jake the Snake perfectly by making a gym match that gave him a 5 gym match that he needed. Hey, thanks for the follow, Great Dreamer. I know who you are. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just know who you called in the game, that's all. Although I couldn't spell it if you asked me to. Well, somebody's got to be the villain, right? Otherwise, you'd have no heroes. I tell you, if I was a wrestler, I'd I'd want to be a heel because I think it'd be a lot more fun. Yeah, Jake, I think Mr. Great might have actually been before your time. He's a former faction mate. Alright, now I feel like I'm trapped in a Nintendo game. I gotta change the song. Yeah, that's exactly how that went down. Yeah, Mr. Great there liked to test the boundaries of our policies as far as what could and could not be said. I love you anyway, man. Yeah, you're the living embodiment of not everybody fits the Canadian stereotype. Yeah, if we had a faction Discord conduct handbook with examples, we would probably have to have fuzzed out his gamer tag in the examples to protect confidentiality. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. One of my first jobs was at an amusement park, and I used to test the boundaries there, and I ended up in a lot of the amusement park safety training videos. So I was famous for a while with the first crews that got to see those videos through the park. Alright, I suffered my first loss. Time to switch out, bring in the hired guns. I think the music knows that Great Old One's here. Sorry, not my speed. Moving on. Yeah, I love me some metal, but I'm not a big fan of the growly death metal. I have a friend that's a guitarist in one of those bands, and that's not my speed. Like I said, I love metal. I just don't love that subgenre of metal. Alright guys, in a couple minutes I'm going to sign out. I got some to-do list stuff this weekend that I got to get knocked out. So maybe in a couple more minutes I'm going to bail. I appreciate everybody popping on with me today. It was fun. Had some new people pop on, got to have some new conversations and stuff. And I appreciate all my faithful that popped in at the beginning. And good luck out there in the showdown. Yeah, Walter's a beast, man, when he gets going. Thanks, Jake. Man, you too. I hope your phone starts behaving here. What's that skill plate do? Oh, nice. And it's his yellow moves that make the red gems, right? Or is it the yellow move that it's the yellow move that boosts his red MP? Is that what it is? I haven't used him, but I've played against him a couple times. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be... Have you tried to use him like on a stipulation tour, like a red gem stipulation tour? He sounds like he'd be really good. Alright, after this match, I'm going to have to bail. Once again, I appreciate everybody popping in, saying hi, and looking forward to doing it again. All right. That's it, man. Merci Fu signing out.